Commission fee, agreement fee, caution fee. They just merge everything to one.
Yes, one.
I call it one name.
One name.
That's been there for a long time. So it's not that they just
In the next,
the name just got.
in the next few years, when during my parents' time, my dad's time, when they are looking for houses, now only commission fee at the year. But now, at the year commission fee, caution fee, agreement fee, damage fee, at the year like 4. The next 5 years now, it will be like you go don't do like 10. Absorb. When you say a house of 1 billion, so total package is 1.5K. 2 million. That is a lot. It's half of almost the same price of the rent.
Welcome to another episode of Stick with Silak. Today we are going to be talking about house agents in Lagos and their Palava. And with me here I have Palma and Tiny. To my left I have Palma.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. With Selak.
I have Tiny.
Yeah, I'm with Selak. It's all about the house agents.
So I have a screenshot here, take it real quick, that says they don't go show me house. Rent is 1.8 million naira. Agreement is 200,000 naira. Commission is 200,000 naira. Caution fee is 400,000 naira. Lagos is joking with me, to be honest. What is commission fee? Please, what is the agreement fee? Somebody should explain it to me like I'm 5, because it's not making sense.
I think I have DPO number. That caretaker has to be jail. I need to from my DPO. That caretaker has to be in jail. Come on, that is too much. One of the house is 1.8
million naira, yeah.
and commission is 400.
Yeah.
Caution is 400.
Yeah.
Damages is what?
That's like 900,000 naira. The damages, the commission fee is 400,000 naira. So in total,
What?
that's 900,000 naira will be our rent. That's a lot.
It should be jail. That kind of caretaker should be jail.
I agree with
It
you.
should be jail because it depends on the area. So they can know if you are a caretaker and you are in a local area. Now you can't be calling for house like this. Houses like this in 1.8 commission 400. Who won't get down? Now you won't get down.
Some people are desperate.
No,
Based on the location.
some people get money. Some people get money, and some people say, let's say some people that get money, some people get money, they see the need for gateway area or something like that. But you are putting yourself at risk. No. Before you look for a house as a tenant, before you look for a house, you have to look for a house where you know that there's security. You can't just go and look for a house. You know that you are. Let me just say you are a rich person or average. You are almost rich, or let me say rich. Let me use the word rich. You now went to look for house in the gateway area, and you are surrounded by poor people. If any case of robbery is going to happen in that area, your house will be the first person to target. Your house will be the first house to be targeted.
You see, say the house is fine. You know, you even say the house fine. They are just selling it based on the location. They are putting the rent price based on you want to buy the house in Ikeja or Abulega. So you just put an outrageous price.
Yes, no, I know. That's why.
The house cannot even be like something that can be targeted like that. Not like it's attractive.
Yeah, that's why I say no. That's why you just know that. Except the houses in the gateway area, you can't see someone that will collect it. I'm just using that scenario for a house like that in the gateway area. But if that house is like that, no, that the house the person talking about the host is actually to be in a developed place or a standard place, maybe an island or Ikeja or island self. House at least in island self, it's 2 million, 3 million.
Let's hear from time. Oh yes. Time.
But on the low, to cut it short, the caretaker should be jailed.
I'm not agree with that it should be jailed. So it depends on the area the person is talking about. It may be Highland, maybe Chevron, you don't know. So you can't talk about the price. You can't talk about the price here and Highland, mainland and Highland, because they have their price. Because if you are collecting, let's talk, we are collecting 100K on a mainland here. So you can't say you're collecting 100K in Highland. It's not possible because how things is different from mainland.
Yeah.
How expensive things is there.
Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah. So we don't know for sure where the house,
yes,
the location of the house. But and I say that if the allocation of the house is in a ghetto area,
for you to pay that
the
kind of
caretaker should
money,
be
then you
yeah.
agree. It's not by
That
by
one
force.
that one I mean.
You have to pay this money by force. So you agree. So
But I feel like the agent should be listening enough to say why would the commission fee
that's what
be a
he
quarter of.
that's what he does. You can't say
You can't be
say
scamming
because
people and
it's not
calling it a
scamming.
living.
It's not scamming, my brother. It's not scamming. It's
You
not that
can't
they
scam
duped
people
you.
and be calling it a living.
It's not that they duped you. It's not that I collected the money from you without knowing. Ask him now. It's not that you
That's
duped
not a
you.
living.
You didn't do it.
Wahala.
You pay. You agreed to pay.
That is duping. That is that is not
I want
duping.
to pay for
That is not duping directly. That is what we call
Like
mental
that
duping. Mental duping.
how did you get that?
I don't reveal that.
Someone said,
Let's
you are
say
paying.
a room for Shodi, they called it for him 700,000. A room.
A room.
Regardless of how fine the place, you know, Shodi, 700,000. Why would the room be 700,000?
And you know how you go call a room, you go call room you go call room for
I don't know
Lagos.
if it's true.
Rooms for Lagos 700k 500k. Well as in that Lagos for a common man, let me just say for a
Yeah.
common man or the highest that man can be like 300k 200k.
And you live to that standard.
Ah.
You don't
Then
need to force yourself
and
to that.
not only and you have family. No, normal you have family.
Yeah.
You have children. Some
You have
have
to live
children.
to that
Except if you
standard.
are a bachelor, that you know
You
you
have
have
to live
a
to that
wife or
standard of that your
yes.
parents. You can't say because you are
You can
collecting
still manage
300k.
not that you are managing that, you are squeezing yourself to manage it.
Easy.
You are squeezing yourself to manage it.
Okay, you are
So
talking about the
how can you be collecting 200k, 250k and be living in a 800 800k 800k rent per year? That means you are just
200K.
basically
You
that
are
means
collecting
they
300k.
basically
They ask you to pay 100k. Will you pay? Where will you get the money?
that is
So
if you are
go to
desperate
where-
now. If you are desperate.
Desperate and you don't have the money.
When
You don't have the
when
money.
you are looking
Then
for house
you want
desperate.
to steal the money.
No, now you have to you that are looking for money. You don't have
Okay.
you don't have money.
That's what I was saying.
You don't have money.
You said 300k. You want to collect
looking for house
800k
empty
out.
pocket. No, now you be looking for house by faith.
But most of the people that take those access, I think, just based on the distance. You know, like for example,
Yeah.
in Lagos, most of the opportunities in Lagos are in Ikeja.
What I can
Yeah,
say is
yeah,
that
yeah.
what I can say is
Yeah.
that
Those places.
some people maybe like 2-3 people rent their apartment, so
Together.
they pay.
Yeah, they shared apartments.
So that's what I'm talking about. That
Island.
for you only that you want to collect
That kind of
800k.
house.
Do you have the money? If you don't have the money, then you have to step down.
Mm.
Go to the cheapest place. That okay, this is okay.
He's talking about. He said that your work is there. You are having.
Yes, now you have
And
to go
the
to
least you can get
You are
is
collecting
700k.
300K.
This house desperate. That's what he's talking about.
and the house there is expensive.
Yeah, it's
How
expensive.
do you want to leave it? Then you leave the job when you can't get to the target.
The problem is, why should the commission fee be
He's
higher?
not talking
or
about the
like
commission for
other
now. He's
and
talking
the
about
The only
house
fee
payment.
that me I think is right is the caution fee based on some tenants.
This thing have been there.
No, they just say commission fee, agreement fee, caution fee. They just make everything to one
Yes, one.
Yeah.
and call it one name.
One
It
name.
has been there for a long time. So it's not that they just
In
fix
the
it.
But
next
the name just got.
in the next year when my during my parents time, my dad's time, when they are looking for houses, na only commission fee I dey hear. But now I dey hear commission fee, caution fee, agreement fee,
In one
damage fee. I dey hear like 4. The next 5 years now e go be like e go don be like 10.
Everybody will just put a sleep for it. Scatter everything.
now to the enter one house.
I see.
And they look for
I saw
house.
one thing.
And they look for
I saw
landlord.
one this thing. Caretaker, there is no extent they cannot go to get house for people. Under the bridge. I don't know where this location is. Under a bridge or a bridge built by the government. I think the almost extreme end of where the bridge is almost left. They built a house under the bridge using the bridge overhead as the roof. Come on, I saw the house. I was like, this thing dey happen for this country, and na caretaker go still carry people go there.
And what even led?
And
What
people
led?
I don't go rent the house.
What led
now
to
they
this?
don't get choice.
What led
Because
to
they are
this?
walking around there. So they have
Oh,
What led to this caretaker thing? Because before, you will see houses in your area, you see that the landlord hangs a probably a placard outside saying house for rent.
Yeah,
That's
also
what we
then,
noticed. All of a sudden, that's dead. I don't even see it. I don't even see
Yes.
houses that have
Most
stuff
of
like that
these
again.
landlords are not staying or they based on like I want to be renting. They just if you
they
get
just
the
do that
car,
for caretaker.
bring them, they give them their check, collect your own money, and I will collect my own rent. They are not after that. I'm renting out, so it's like he's begging people that I'm renting out. He's showing himself that he needs people to come and live here. So it's the work for the caretakers to do it, to bring people, and he collects his own share and he
But
now
now,
collects his own payments.
but now there are still houses. If you are looking for, if someone is looking for a house, there are still houses that you can get at a cheaper price, even though it's 2 bedroom flat or a room and palace
In which area?
flat.
That is
Two-bedroom flat, no ship for anywhere for Lagos again.
No,
Again,
actually, there are
two-bedroom
there are
flat
some
for
No.
which location?
Which
That's
location?
what
My viewers go like,
You must know the location
location.
that
Make
we-
our viewers go for
No,
that.
no be VR. I know they talk about
I said my
VR.
We are not
viewers,
talking about-
so that my viewers can know
Which
which location you
location?
think
That is
there is a cheap two-bedroom flat in
I don't know.
Lagos.
I don't know.
There is-
I don't want to mislead you. I don't want to mislead the viewer.
So,
But
actually,
if they search,
Very
if they
well.
search enough, if they search quite well enough, they will
They will
see.
see.
And
maybe
they will see.
village.
In this Lagos, they will see.
Lagos.
Yeah.
In this Lagos,
Maybe
they
it's
will see. Maybe it can be like the scenario I painted the other time. No, it's not even scenario. It's happened real life. It's not even a scenario. It's actually happened. The one that's under the bridge in the building house.
That's
Oh, you have
like
to-
200K. All those kind of.
They built
Yes,
two-bedroom
they are
flat under
collecting.
the bridge. Yeah. Woman parlour sef for under the bridge there. It was when the
They
government
rate-
discovered
they
they
rate
started.
Or now I believe the government should have read. Government should
Yes,
have read that.
but it was when they raised the bill that's when everybody knew. That's how everybody know, and they sent all they sent packing everyone living there. Now you see, and it's one category that will just carry them and there's a house here
Yeah.
without even considering their safety.
Yeah.
Even what even the bridge just
Just for
ah,
yeah.
come on.
That's
People have to
And
survive.
wait
That's
first,
it. They are
and
just
they will be living in the house
comfortable.
that will be
Cars,
passing.
lorries, trucks.
Truck will be passing.
The state of
Come on.
like survival will be common man in Lagos. It's very great. Like
I still found out I'm using. They will be living in the house, car will be passing on top of their head. They will not be drink. And if I live in that kind of house, now every day I dey drink bathroom. I will dey drink bathroom every day. I just be one day say,
Every time you go dey
I just be one day say, maybe a lawyer, you can just collapse and just throw myself inside my apartment.
to me, if the structures are nice, if the amount of money the office of that building construction was very high and its quality enough, it's fine. Like there was recent news. I don't know. I don't wish to use this person's news as on this podcast to use like a topic, but look at the news that got viral last week. That a lady was sleeping in her room and the tank fell on her head. I don't know if you have seen that news. I think it was on the island. Imagine. So the landlord of that home, they said the landlord is abroad. The one news that he said he gave the contractors good money to build those buildings, but the landlord were the one that used standardized products to build buildings. So whose fault is?
Now it's not blaming the contractor.
Yeah, the landlord is blaming the contractors now that he actually invested money.
There is some cases like that. People like to just to watch their hand clean.
Yeah.
Some scenario like that. You are not minding, maybe not mind, not even thinking that they are at first in the first place. Not even for you to put a tank in a. I've never seen where they put a
It
tank.
has happened twice in Lagos. Like
I can't-
that in 2022 or
no,
so.
I've
The
never
guy
seen where
from
they
last room that was sleeping, that was in the room as well. That's the way the tank fell on.
I've never seen where they put a tank on the decking on the building of the house where it needs to where people are sleeping and staying or whatever. It's always at the staircase. That is where a tank should be.
Look the staircase sef. Come on, no.
It's always at the staircase.
You
That's
just
where
be
a
out.
tank
You
should
just out
be.
of the building.
Or they should put what do you call this
Maybe a metal stand.
a metal stand out or a decking where they can first put a without connecting it to the house.
The house.
That is actually preferable.
Yeah.
But the case like the incident happen now. You're not trying to wash your hand with that. You give the contractor money. It is absorbed. When you say a house of 1 million, the total package
Like
is
1.5.
1.5K. The 2 million.
More.
That is a lot. It's half of almost almost the same price of
The
the
rent,
rent.
the rent.
What I can only
Ah,
say about this,
it's too much.
That's
government get
regulate.
Too
involved.
much.
That's regulate.
So there must be a stable price for each,
For
like
each
each state,
location or
location,
something like that.
island,
But
mainland.
is it
Okay, I get you.
And
is
You
it
guys
like
be
this? Is it like
collecting
this? Is it like this in
20K.
Europe? Like is it like this in Europe? I don't know if it's like this in
They
Europe.
No,
they
in
must
Europe,
They have
they
agents.
must be
No, they have
they
agents. I
have
have a
agents.
friend
Yeah, they have
that
agents.
says he has an
But they
agent.
pay.
But I don't think
But
they pay like
depend.
this.
No,
Like
they
a
pay
price
with.
that is not regulated. Like this.
Yeah,
You just
they
pay.
pay.
You
have a
have to have
standard.
regulated. Yes, you know what I'm going for.
Standard like
But
okay,
here
this
we
is
are
what
saying that we just go to Abulega and a house like
Eh?
over that 2 bedroom flat.
You know why? You know why?
that's why
$400,000.
if government get involved, they will have association. They will be
You know
going
why?
to-
You know why? You know why we can't compare
They will
UK.
have
You know why we can't compare UK with us here? Because their own economy is stabilized.
Yeah.
Our own is fluctuating. It can rise tomorrow. It can.
Unfortunately,
Then
It
they
will
will
even
start
come
from
down.
somewhere.
It will even come down. It will even come down. It can.
It
It
will
will
never come
skyrocket again.
yeah.
It will skyrocket
Why
again.
not
It
this
will
problem?
correct itself. And that's why it can't work here. Because
Can't
over
work
there,
here. Why?
over
Why
there,
can't it work here?
they,
Why?
ask your government. The government, your
That's what I said.
government,
Government will get
your
involved.
government be the
If
issue.
government get involved,
Ask your government.
there will be a regulation and this thing. There will be a how can I put this word?
There will be some type of regulation how they regulate prices.
Yes,
Yeah.
there must be a standard of
But it's not regulate. It's not the government job to do that.
How will now do
Wait, let me explain.
Okay.
It's not government job to regulate. I'm talking in terms of
they must give them
house
they must
commission
give them-
and
Agreement, right?
agreement. It's not government job to do
okay
that.
if caretaker start to say
It's
1
the
million they are
association.
collecting, you will
It's
say
the
government is not
association
getting
that do that.
involved.
No, the government has to go to the association.
They must
Wait, they have an
be under
association.
government.
They have an
Yes,
association already.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
So if they are trying to be the boss, well, what is
Yeah,
because
to
to
me,
me, they are trying to-
To me, what's the agreement fee like for? Exactly. That you agree to take me into your house, and if yes, why should the agreement be so high?
That's not
That's why you pay $500,000 for agreement fee.
that's not the point to consider right now. The point to consider right now is what metrics are they using
To judge.
to evaluate the price of my commission agreement damage. What metrics are they using to judge? I understand that part of damage, though.
Okay.
But
But
commission and agreement, what metrics are they using
I
to
think that
judge?
commission is just like 4 agents made you get the house. Like, so they will not share the price. So that's what I think about commission.
It got me remember one meme I saw this week. Yeah, this last one I saw. When they say, when three guys stand close to each other. The two guys at the head, two guys on the left, a guy on the left and the guy on the right, were actually a bit huge. And the guy in the middle was like, was like one. Then I said agent, landlord, and tenant. So those kind of things stand out. If you have 4 agents,
Yes, they're going to
if you have 4 agents, as in that is trying to get to a house,
Yeah.
to take much from you than you have one agent.
Yes.
But as in maybe you meet with an agent now, the agent do this. The agent said he has the house. The agent will now go and meet one of the agents there. Which house is it? Hello, Shibuzo. Wait, hello, Shibuzo. Yeah, Shibuzo say you get. Say you get. That one go call him friend. Hello, Chinedu. That one just say you get. One person dey come dey get. So it's like four middleman now, four one now. I get na the ten ant go suffer.
I go suffer. See, like, okay, now let's say they have to take money because the country is going down or that. The issue wey me I get is some of these houses are not even up to standard. I've seen houses that they are not even fine. You see houses wey be say they don't even paint am. And you wan make I pay 1.9 million, why should I pay that? I should get a value for what I'm paying for now.
to walk away from that.
From that, because somebody else people are just
right, like first that you must rent this
Yeah,
place.
you have to work.
So it's your choice.
I agree with him on that.
So it's
It's
your
your choice. You have
choice.
to walk away from that. But some people, on a case where somebody is desperate to be for out,
in their same
Because
mind.
of work, like
maybe
you have the
because
one
of
that
or maybe where it's
spend a lot on
where
transportation.
transport and something like that. Some factors can be considered to be like that, something like that. Yeah.
Like I mean, like in their same mind, why should they say that? So you know that your house is never up to standard. People themselves, they check their house. Say, this house where I build,
All
this
those
house
agents want
this house no
they
deserve
want they
this
want
house
collect
no
money.
deserve
Yes,
commission.
those
You get
landlords,
one house
they
wey I
always
see
know
for
say
Abuja
They
Ega
want
here.
they want chop. They want chop their money. Even they no fit get you that house sef. They go collect money from you. You go fill form.
there's no
You go pay
particular
for
house.
you go pay for transportation wey be say they go carry you go.
There's no particular house. The house
No.
na face me I slap you.
Mm.
But they can't modify that house to a room and
A room and
parlour.
parlour.
No, no be room and parlour. A room self-contained. They can't modify that house to a room self-contained. If you enter the house, it just as if you are staying in a face me I slap you.
Oh boy.
The house was like, I think the outside was like a mud house.
Mm.
The half mud, half that was when I
The
that was
payment
when I
will be high,
was
no, no, sure.
no, is it Ekiti or Ibadan something like that. No, the house in Ibadan something like that, not that close like that. So the house was like half mud, half block or thereabout. I don't know how they do that. They now plaster it. The small house they now plaster it. You know how much the agent was calling the house? Just in Ibadan, the house is in Ibadan here. In Ibadan there, the agent was calling the house 250K. No, it's cheap not to
Is
compare.
it a high demand area? Like is there very
I think it's a high demand, something around that. What
Oluyole area?
no, not
Very popular.
I forgot the name of the place.
Or something like that.
Around Ojo, so that place around Ojo. Muniya, yeah, Muniya.
Muniya is very
Yeah,
popular.
the house around Muniya. If you sit down, the agent was saying, the agent was like 250 total package, and commission agent and commission is 150. That is 400.
These things whenever they didn't exist before. This
That is 400. A mud house for that matter, a mud house.
mud house.
They don't use plaster, to just plaster.
Now
the-
I think nowadays our agency I think they are now charging based on the area, not even
Yeah.
not even
Yeah,
the
that's
good.
It's based on that
They
area.
know you are close to Keja. Let's for Lagos, you are close to
Yes.
Keja.
Even
Just forget this.
Let me
You don't have
let me
one million naira, you
this
can't even make an announcement.
the urban the area, the higher the cost of living and cost of accommodation there. Then the rural the area, the lower
let's talk about the Lekki or Aja or completed building there.
Yeah.
They rent it out and they pay high.
sure now
I even
let's just leave that one completely. This space where we are now in Lekki actually in Lekki this space where we are now they can build this particular space that doesn't pass 10 centimeter. They can build room and parlour with chicken with kitchen rather and toilet and bedroom. They can build inside this space, this small little space. Wey say where if you park inside na only your bed go.
I usually went to a friend's house and before you can pass through the person's bed in Lagos, you have to like use a way to if you are too fat you can't even move in that room. Like
If you see some houses in that island Lekki and thereabout.
I heard houses in Lekki and
E be as if you are in a prison.
I did not have good water in Lekki and there.
Yeah. The level of water there is kind of it's
Not that.
not no it's that place kind of close to water but
Yes, so why
I know the water the water
ocean
that
is
dirty
water,
river there the river is dirty and if you live close to that place you don't even need to dig long before you see water and the water you be seeing
that
from there
one would come from
is the water from the river
yes.
slums and
And they even get flooded as well. I heard the floods happen. So considering these factors, should the I feel like the agent and the landlord should be more reasonable. That okay, we don't have good water here. The flood happens here. Why can't they reduce the charges of this house rent?
No, they won't see it that way because they see that people tend to relocate more to that side and that side tend to develop faster. Tend to develop faster than
with the best people there.
And more say am like this as well. Like if person fit afford 1.8 million naira house, shey the person suppose worry about 900,000. But I saw the comment like that like shey person suppose worry after you wey get 1.8 million naira.
Wait,
For
that
commission
one, if you get like it depends. You might be desperate and it might be desperation that makes you want to collect the house of 1 million naira. But I'll tell you what I would do if I have 1 million naira. For me to rent the house, I will go and buy a land. want to
like
rent a
that.
house.
which location in Lagos?
I
Is
don't
is there say director 1 million
no, you
naira
can
after
if you reach Ikorodu there's still land o.
Okay, because
There's still
because of
land
your
o.
work,
Then
you now go and buy land.
wait for
No,
let me land
let me now
first.
stay.
Wait,
It's
let me
not that
land.
easy,
Let
my
me land.
brother. It's not
Why I
that easy,
start?
my brother.
Why I start? I say is it that destination
Mm.
or they want to because of cost of transportation they make that will make someone want to rent
Yes,
a
now as if
or the person is
as far
any
as far you are
high
profiting,
there is any
as far you are profiting, so you can risk it.
more than that per month
But if you are
or
not getting, if you are not
per
getting
week
it, if you are
any
not
more
getting
than that
money from what you
but
are
wait
doing, then you can do the kind of thing you are talking
but
about.
for a man
But
who is
if
not
you are earning
enough
money,
that
if you are earning
and
money,
you have 1.8 when the income when your income is not
It's not steady,
regularly not steady but you can't just carry 1.8 and say you want to go and
Yeah.
rent
for
house
you
and
that you
rent
say,
it.
for you that you want,
So that's
want
why
to
it
rent the house
depends.
for 1.8,
Definitely
then you
money
must
there.
be earning something.
Yes.
That's why I say it
That's
depends.
why you can't just
And
say
the person fit don think say after the whole commission no be say they pay am twice say okay maybe na the normal rent you go wan let pay now you understand.
They-
So why to get house I feel like Ikorodu is one of the places that still has more land in
Yeah,
Lagos
it
now.
has more.
But
Then
regardless
people are looking towards
when you go build that house
more
finish
wayside. This
probably
more
just want
wayside.
to invest it and knock up right. But not like it's not your urgent we are talking about your urgent decision right now what should the person do if the person cannot get a house in such area with that outrageous fee what should the person
That's why this kind of
that's why I said government should get
this
involved because it's not so that easy.
there are different kind of worker. This kind of thing will favor. This kind of scenario will favor. Those who go to office every on Monday that need to be there
9 to 5
Monday to Friday. I need to be there. Maybe manager, bank workers, civil servants, and therefore that are working in that vicinity, and they need to be there. They might be pressured. They might be desperate to get that kind of house. But if you are a remote worker or you don't get to go to work every you may go to work once in a week or twice in a week why would you go and waste 1.8 million naira that kind of house just find one house in Ikorodu or Mowe side there
Because I
or
notice many people from
Magodo side
enter
there
boat
you see
for
you
the
see
other
you see
side
land
of the island.
ah
So they take their
and
they park their car.
even say there are places that are more accessible to are more accessible to enter Lagos than some places where people are pilgrim like this Magodo now this Mowe if you live in Mowe
I think
you
it's a
can
straight
it's a
bus
straight
from
bus
Mowe
to
to
Ikeja
directly.
you see a straight bus to Ikeja you see a straight bus to
Agbo
VI
yeah.
you see a straight bus to VI from Agboro from
It's a stressful also now.
how
So
you
no, I
can
think the road has been
road is good
constructed
now
although
except there's traffic
congestion.
Yeah, now that's what
and
it's stressful. Some people.
But that will not be in the morning probably
probably
we have
afternoon
left home
evening
late
or
but
therever
it's not easy
or
as
It's
well.
not, it's not easy.
there is no
That's why
easy I understand but that's why I said it favours remote workers and people who don't get to work who don't get to go to work every day.
you know some people have the business there,
Yeah.
like their
But
own business.
what
So it
if
will be easier for.
what if the government adopt the style of the Europeans? I feel like in Europe they I think government construct houses themselves. I don't know if I'm correct. I think so. They go do these houses, they go the house
Government
so
are
they will assign maybe public agents directly to like have between the government and the tenants. But in Nigeria here, I've not seen the government build houses for rentage.
This
I
guy
think that
Japan
exists.
did
Oh,
my dad used to talk about
Latin
Japan
Japan, right?
there are some our past governors and presidents they did it then
If they do and maybe it will suppress
but I don't know if they are still doing it now but even they want to do it now we need to work it's just as if it's just as if you are asking like case of COVID-19 now government provide palliative for people to share for selected for some people to share to the public
yes.
but they kept the palliative to themselves they kept most of it to themselves so to me it will just be the same thing as that
Exactly.
government building a house and assigning some people to so they will want to make profit of it so to be as if it just be as if it just be as if what you are talking about na experience this scenario you brought up earlier that want for somebody pay so those people will want to make money out of it those the people the government put in
Also,
charge
they
of
don't
it
even have the backing of the government now. it will be like
except if they don't have the backing of the government, or except if the government are checkmating them.
meeting them regularly.
But if the government I don't know if because the problem of Nigeria is old enough for the government to be constantly checkmating one house in
Many protests still grand now.
so I don't know if they can do it with open heart, for which I believe to be hard in this country. But I want to believe we can still find some people with open heart. But if they can do it with open heart, with honesty, why not? They will have cheap, and even some capital will be at force to lower their
There will still be a middleman in general process. You don't believe that? Even
I believe that even government they will still be a middleman.
selfish people there.
They will still, that's why I
Get
said
money from people.
I feel like I talk too much.
Hey, sorry.
I say talk too much. That's why I said if only if they do with open mind, open heart, one mind, honesty, then we can achieve
The
it.
problem of this whole thing, aside from the housing itself, look at the cost of foods in the market and all that. I feel like this ourselves, the people, the Nigerians themselves are not really beating each other. Because looking at considering the fact that everything is high, look at the dollar rate to the naira.
Make dollar just increase by one naira.
I see person wey pluck mango for im backyard. Wey talk say mango
Mango
cost
na
because of dollar rate. How mango wey fall for your backyard dey for $100 rate? So na all this like
as dey fall in their
yeah, I mean say the problem na the Nigerians themselves.
as dey fall in their dollar.
Like even if they really do
Everyone is trying to survive in this country. It's hard for everyone.
Na normal on the make we look
It's not so
at
that easy for everybody.
he increase your own price based on say things outside is cost.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
mango wey dey sell
So
it
it
must
must
cost
have to increase the price
so
meet the standard.
for the energy is using is getting as a in a cost costly way.
Okay,
So
if you pluck a mango now, you sell it for 5 naira.
I don't sell for one naira. So why you sell mango for
Person must
$100?
meet the standard.
I think a mango is $100 now.
I
It
bought one today for actually 100 naira.
boils down to everything. Him wey sell mango for $100. Once you reach out, they go sell rice one, maybe.
And
What
Person
if
to
everybody
design
just
like
what if
Jordan
everybody just calm down? Everybody just calm. Set their prices
they are not the
something
same. They
affordable.
are not the same.
That's why I think there was a government that did this regulation of price. I don't know the government, probably Jonathan regime that did it. That prices were regulated. Rice, if you meet a rice for 1,500, if you meet it 1,500 now, that's
Yeah,
goes to Abuja, goes everywhere.
Those
For
are
now,
those are the
they
time
stop
where
beside
That's
you.
what government should work on.
Yes,
So
I
at
think
least stable
you have
price,
to
not that next week rice
No,
okay,
rice is
so
always
the
stable.
one-
no price.
rice is one of the product that is always stable everywhere.
I don't think
yeah,
rice
rice
is stable now.
No, rice is stable.
You can try it while you leave the
Rice is
studio.
stable.
You go to a store right here. Price
Yes,
right.
I bought rice.
Some people use 100 and 100 and so
Yes,
I bought rice differently. Rice is stable. Rice is one of the commodities that are stable. So
it's
I
not
think rice is
stable.
stable.
okay.
But there are some commodities that are not stable, or services that are not stable, especially services. You can transportation is not stable.
yeah, that's
It's transportation is not stable. Then let me use what this hand skills. Yeah, those kind of services are not stable. Those kind of services. Are not
I
stable.
think
So and we can understand based on that.
this and
You
your
can-
probably your standard.
Yeah,
The standard of service you
yeah,
give, that one is kind of different.
that's
But
very
housing, I mean, housing should be regulated. It has to be.
Yeah,
regulated.
housing.
I saw a news that the government of Lagos is planning to do something. So let's see how
They are
it
always
goes.
planning.
work on it.
They are always
They are
planning.
always planning. Ah,
They are always planning. There was a time we were planning to reduce price of government was planning to reduce price of petroleum to 500
That one
to
is not
Yeah, but I don't think that is
the
going
drum
to
is
be
coming down now.
I think it's coming down.
Like 15 naira or
I think it's 850 now.
the problem when I get we say once you wan go up you go
It
go up
will go up.
but if you wan
But
come
if
down
you want come down, just
stand show
like say
if you want come down, just small.
you go come see news like Nigeria jubilates
Nigeria
who
jubilate.
jubilate shey na me jubilate I no jubilate
Hey, jubilate na not 5 naira.
Like,
You don't know 5 naira.
so you believe say now all
Yes.
this social media outreach, like this person that posted on Twitter saying I just collect out for 1.8 million and the commission and all. Do you feel like to solve this problem or na just everybody just dey
Na
cap?
just
Maybe after a while we will just rest.
I just
Eh, go rest last last. Go rest last last.
no, sometimes it depends. It depends. You know, this NSAS protest start on Twitter. Also, it also start on Twitter.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it depends. But if maybe we have some influencer that can just
That can make
can make this thing go viral and carry people on, or maybe make it go back to
government.
the government head about
But the government know now, they don't know. Even though
yeah, they will know. They will just put a death to it.
okay.
They will know. They will know. They don't. They
They know
just go
everything. They
to
go to
that.
the
They go to-
Twitter,
But not until maybe
there's like
there was
and the force behind it.
yeah, force behind it that maybe the population, half of the population of this country are
Talking about
clamoring
it,
for it.
yes.
They are talking about it.
That's
But that's when maybe the first one that will just bring out the House of Assembly that will just like, oh, let's bring this out because people are talking about it. No, those one, they talk about it based on what's going on
going
in
on
social media and what they are seeing, what they are hearing and what they are seeing.
no be everything o. There is one bill I saw they wanted to pass that everybody must vote. Like you no go dey jail. I don't know if allegedly I saw it somewhere. Make I put allegedly before they come carry me.
Make I no see
I saw
what
it.
talk.
That
This thing
they want to
go
compulsory
viral.
it now.
This podcast is going to go viral. No, I don't want to. I don't want to say the demand. I don't want to talk about, but
Yeah. So sometimes
I would like to
I
see
didn't see
them try.
anybody clamor.
I would like to see them try.
I didn't see anybody clamor for you don't vote. You have to get charged. Right? But allegedly, I don't know. I would
Is
not
that the
do that.
next way to be? That is the
But which means not everything that we are
next. That is the
clamoring
next
for
step to
is being addressed.
na voting their own issue.
I also saw that NYC is going to come to 2 years now. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I saw that one too. I saw that one.
So did any comment about clamor for 2 years? Which means sometimes they just do these things based on what they feel like doing.
They just do this thing based on what they feel like. Oh, when you have waste people's time in university, the strikes
Even work
and everything. No, now NYS now NYS now be 2 years again. Now you graduate wait, you now graduate finish. Yeah, that's not even the issue. You now graduate finish now. You now be there, you graduate finish you finish NYS with a 30 plus. You now be telling me that
you 40, you not see
7 years
And you are the other
26 years old. Or you'll be seeing this intense job.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that you must be under 24.
25,
From under 24. After you don't waste people's time
It's really
in
crazy,
school.
really crazy.
That is a whole lot. That is not something, that's not a way to go.
Let's say if this kind of thing come due now, let's say we are looking for a house now, and this kind of thing comes up, you saw a house that for you know say this house no water. You see house wey say they no even paint am, even the wall is dry. I mean it's a wall that has not been painted before, the way the house was used and all that is not, the facilities are not up to standard. So the content is a commission and agreement na 400k or 250k respectively like that. At what point would you walk away and how would you compromise? Like what steps
I
would
will
you
not only walk away if I see plan for anywhere. I go eat that guy. How can you call something? What this kind of house for me for 400k without no plaster, nothing. Now tell me that this house is 400k, for total parking 600k. For what? I will not only walk away.
You know what they do now? They will put the address Negeda. They will put the 2 bedroom flat in Negeda. That location is the same.
I will eat him because for wasting my time.
You pay for
Yeah, you
And that's the time. Yes.
and if you don't find
Yes.
it's too well.
Yeah, you will still play for
Transportation, you pay for the
for what they call that.
You buy bricks,
What
buy
they call that
It's not against fear.
specific abi inspection.
Inspection fee.
Inspection fee, you
I think
still pay.
that be like 5,000 naira or 3,000 naira.
5,000.
They will have increased now.
Some people take 5,000, people take 3,000. It depends on how robust the agent is, how
Some people put AC,
One agent.
put everything, design everywhere, so you
They are
you know the amount that you are going to pay. You be ready.
They are renting offices now. They are renting offices across. They have an association. I saw a post where they went for a meeting. They have vice chairman.
If one agent waste my time like that and I pay inspection fee, e now brought me to a house that have roof, no ceiling, no plaster, and you are telling me that the house is 400K with my special money I pay. Ah, we fight.
The transportation,
We fight that
you are
day.
going to waste your
With my
money.
and na me go still pay transportation o. We fight that day for bring me to this house. We fight. If I see plank for one side there, I go eat am. We go fight.
You go drive for.
I know say
Him buy
Wahala be that
this matter na wetin be say e dey vex people like I know I believe
him dey
say
vex
I
people.
believe say your audience go really comment
I
for
get
this session.
experience. I get experience
I would
na.
like you to share your experience like
I get one
both of you
experience
should
like that.
share a real life experience but some people feel
There
like
was
na
a
lie
particular day
just share something
when
like
me
so that
when I dey look for house. When I dey look for house, there was a particular day. I don call this agent say oh just say make I come today, make I come the following day o. Let me just use today, make I come today o. So I come tell am say agent o I dey busy for house o but I go just sharparly come make no be like say I no come make I sharparly come and make I sharparly get back. The agent dey say dey play. I know say the agent dey say dey play.
he talk am okay
No,
okay
him just I just na just
okay you just dey
think
think am
I know say the agent dey talk say dey play okay. When the agent come say oh he don ready so I took napep for my side because it's quite far for my side for me so the place is Abileta so I took napep for my side to Abileta and I had to rush because I was because I was working at home so I had to rush down so that he will not call me from office that oh why I have not been working so I had to rush down so on getting there I know he thought say make I meet am for one place I went there I no see the agent o. I waited. After like almost 1 hour, one person come say he dey not say one person come meet me. So as he I come dey wait for the person too. I waited like 30 or to 15 minutes. And let me just approximately I waited for 2 hours for the person to come and the agent wey come say he go dey there. I waited after I don reach there for 2 hours. I sha dey check my phone say they don tag me for work. I sha dey check am say they never tag me. On getting there this guy came, he saw me, you know the first thing this guy first
what you
collect?
say
First say dem just say make dem collect the agent fee, agent inspection fee rather. Dem collect inspection fee. Okay, I just say okay you be inspection you move I transfer inspection fee give am. He come collect inspection fee, he come still delay me for there, he come say make I wait. 30 minutes dey pass, 45 minutes wetin dey sup na? He talk say him come dey make us say him dey call someone. I don vex that day if to say I dey inside cartoon the cartoon go dey show how my head dey boil the cartoon go dey show how my head dey boil how e dey boil. I just leave the guy I no even tell am say I dey go. I just left there I just carry bag dey go house. That's the last thing I heard from that caretaker. He come dey call me say make you no vex make I no vex. Oh I say okay nothing go make me and you get business together again. Na the last thing I get with them. They most let me just say 80% of them are not trustworthy. They are not honest. 80% of them are not honest. I met one there are one that are honest. I met one especially some that are women.
yeah
I met
I think the women are honest I don't know I met one female
the woman helped me to get an apartment. He even snap it for me. I didn't even pay him I didn't pay her inspection fee o. She snapped the house for me but the house is too far from where I'm living. It's too far. That's why I was like this house is too far but the agent only have house in that area.
around that area
He snapped different kind of house and those house make sense. Those houses make sense but I can't just
can you share your own experience like
I
right
can't
now
just
Nigeria be
experience
caretaker I say
or
caretaker.
experience no
so the time that I was looking for a house, so I went to the caretaker then. So someone gave me the number. So I tried to contact the person. The person that I should come the next day. So I called the person the next day. He said I should come to his place. So I went there. By getting there, he said I should pay for some fee. I should pay for 3,000 naira for fee. I should pay for. So I filled the form by taking me to the place and I get to the first place. I said I didn't like the place. Go to another place like 5 times. I was like, I don't
They
like
will
this.
just be
I don't
carrying
like
up
this
and down.
place that you are taking me to. Like, what kind
They
of
go tell you say just
Just
1.5 million. And if you see the house where they dey live, this agent, some of the houses they even live in family house. Now family house, right? They room they go dey for show. The else they want to. But then go dey collect 1.5 million.
you collect them, and we dey bill per ten ant.
Omo get attached now. Abeg if na get house, I mean I wan dey do agent like this. Make I dey handle one or two. That's na there money dey like this. Na there money. Na the trend be that now.
Rent no go pass like 200.
Yes, and the commission agreement dey
commission
go
and
250, 20,
go
100.
double the price.
And they no go like no negotiate. They don't want
No
to
negotiable.
once you negotiate, they will just pass
Go
you
just
say
pass it by.
never ready.
Never ready.
Like, why? Don't make things hard, and because of living it's already hard, so the thing is really crazy.
I blame the system, this government, this country. That's what I blame. The system no favour, the system no favour people actually.
It's really crazy though.
Especially those people that are poor.
Yeah,
The poor masses doesn't
they
favour
are
them.
trying to
survive. And yeah, I
I
actually
the average,
there was a time I went. Oh,
average,
not everybody
average,
went the island.
class.
Okay, I went to a location in Thailand. If you see the condition of people that are living on that near that place, and that's like a apartment. They were living in like something like a net. I've not seen it before.
Of course,
I just saw them sleeping on the ground,
no matter the
can't
place you
a
are.
net, and they are just staying there in a very bad condition.
Okay.
And you would think, oh, these people are actually living life.
There's always a ghetto place in every location of this country. Even in Lekki, even in BI, even in Koyi, even in KRA itself, there's always a ghetto place there. You shall find one ghetto place.
Well, that's really crazy though. I really enjoy your presence on our studio today. In our studio, I appreciate your insight and opinions. And I believe say our audience are going to actually like bombard the comment section
Of course,
to give their opinion, because this is not a joking matter. Now something say don't
it is real.
it is real and it is happening in
It is so
Lagos,
real.
in Abuja, in Ibadan. Guys, you have come to the end of the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow me along all my social media handles. Click, share, like, and subscribe. Don't complain, don't explain, just believe. Any house agent will be cash.
Any house agent wey I catch right now. You go hear when.
Yeah, when.